Red Bull Culture Clash, June 17th in the O2 was lit. Everyone's got their own opinion about who should have won, who did this, who did that. But this is the Rants and Bants review. Taylor Gang, Wiz Khalifa and his clique. To be honest, no one gave them a chance. Them man come ready for war. Them man come out like a team in the Taylor Gang will die hoodies, throwing corn. When a man called Popcorn Pop-Tart, I knew he wasn't fucking about. Wiz controlled the mic like a boss, and them man had some of the most lit dubs. Them man had No Type, I Don't Fuck With You, Panda, and when he dropped the antidote, Travis Scott, man said kidnap Wiley on a Sunday. I had to sit down. Trust me, I love Wiley, yeah, but man took more abuse than Sol Campbell at White Hart Lane, fam. They got a dub from Krept and Conan as well, Don't Waste My Time, which was lit, and then they had a promo from DJ Khaled. Man like Khaled's like Frank Bruno. He's annoying, but you just know he's a nice guy, like. Trust me, them man were doing bits, and then one of their clique got carried away and said, if you came to see someone die tonight, put your hands in the air. And all the posh youths fucking shit themselves. Them man ran a couple bashment dubs as well. If you're going into a sound clash, you got to slew a man on his own rhythm. You have to. And Wiz finished with We Them Boys and flipped it to Kill Them Boys, and it was lit. Had the whole of the O2 rocking. Mixed Pack definitely deserve winners, but these man deserved at least one round. Salute. Mixed Pack were the yard man there. They don't play games. They were letting the thing ring out like they owed someone money. Corn flying everywhere. Always had a mic man on stage controlling the crowd. Come out dashing horns in the crowd. Them man fully took over the place. When I tell you these man had too many dubs to even start naming. But they had a peak Beanie Man one, a peak Shaggy one, and they done a madness over Section Boys as well. That Luck Off remix was peak, and then they brought out Big Nasty and he shut down the fucking place. Respect to Big Nasty, mad thing. Them man went for the whole humour thing with the promo. It weren't as good as the others, to be fair. I found it about as funny as banging my little toe on a fucking coffee table, but at least them man went in for it. Pure entertainment, Fecky and Popcorn going back to back on a slew ting. Fecky slewing man for getting dropped from the Drake tune, but Popcorn had the last laugh. Told man suck his mother and dropped the wickedest Drake rhythm at the end. Shut down the place. You couldn't write it. Them man are the pioneers of this war thing, and they schooled some people that night. When they come out on the stage with coffins, they were coming for bodies, and them man delivered. Worthy winners, no doubt. The bloodline is strong. UKG, them man went harder than I expected. The only thing I saw coming was Harvey running around topless like a page 3 model. Man called that early. Had a couple banging promos. The cartoon thing was killing, man. And then the Danny Dyer EastEnders thing was live as well. Neutrino come out slewing, man. Everyone come out slewing, man. Used a couple grime dubs. And that Why You Fucking Lying, Feed Him to the Lions dub was my favourite dub of the night. That went off. Majestic didn't put a foot wrong. Man controlled the crowd. To be fair, UKG didn't put a foot wrong. If I could say anything, I would have liked a little bit more garage. But I'm just being overcritical because I'm sour. Them man fully served us. And then the Napa set, the funky was wavy, and hats off the dubs, Wretch, Leisha, Gigs. Them man weren't playing games at all. Them man dropped some peak bashment and then flirted D over the Wiley rhythm. I fully fell apart like the Aston Villa back four. That was sick. Only disappointment was at the end, the dubs them man chose. I heard one Reborn Justin Bieber dub. How are grown men moshing to Justin Bieber? That broke my heart. And then Sia Titanium. Nah, drop me out. But otherwise, solid. Last but not least, my clique, the Eskimo dance. When I tell you that entrance was the most lit thing man's experienced in my life, I told Wiley. When him and Scratchy ran out on stage, I wanted to clothesline the man over the balcony. I was gassed. Man didn't know what to do with myself. I felt like a black man at a KKK meeting. But here's the thing though. Eskimo were the only team without a mic man. They had a host and they used man for 1 out of the 4 rounds. Sound clashes are voted for by the crowd. You got to have a mic man controlling the crowd at all times. And how you going to turn up to a clash with no dubs, fam? That's like turning up to a gunfight with a rolling pin. What, you trying to make pizza, fam? Bizzle, Wiley, Kano, Stormzy, Gets. Them man controlled the crowd. When I tell you the mic could have been in their pockets, man was singing their tunes for them. If it was a concert, that would have been the best fucking grand concert I've ever been to in my life. Only problem is, it was a war, fam. I felt like it before and I stand by it. It was Eskimos to lose. But it was like going to link a slag with no doms, fam. Complete head loss. Esky were the only clique that had nothing on the screen. It was looking on Saturday League. Like every man had their own shorts. Man got subbed off. Man on the bench never had his shin pads. Man's all swapping shin pads in the middle of the game. It was just all tatty. Logan done an absolute madness on the decks when he done the UKG mix with the Monster Boy I'm Sorry, I Died. Magic. And then D-Double shut down the place like only D-Double can. Wheel up general, fam. When I tell you I lost composure like Danny Welbeck in the 18-yard box. But then there was a section where Eskimo were playing luck off and there was no dub. And I was just confused. I felt like Will when his dad came back in Fresh Prince. I didn't know whether to be happy or mad. I was in emotional turmoil, fam. Then the man continued to play with my emotions. A wavy Ed Sheeran dub. But then some Bandulu Adele dub. Like, what? And then a man said, the ultimate dub play. I'm there thinking it's going to be Skepta or something. I get gassed. Then I hear Jess Glynn, fam. I can tell you many places I'd rather be. Like in the dentist chair getting all my fucking teeth pulled out. That was painful. Man out here selling dreams like Boog Tinder profiles. We got the baddest lyricist and the baddest war man on the stage. You got Chip, Gets, Kano. These men know the culture. They grew up in the culture. Them man can war anyone. But no bashment dubs. That was disappointing. We definitely missed the trick there. We definitely fed ourselves to the lions. But I tell you what, the night was lit. And what that showed, man, is the UK scene is popping. UKG and Grime need to get together and put together a wicked concert. Sell out that Rasclar O2. Light work. Rants and Bants, make sure you like the vid. Tag a friend. Share the Rasclar vid. And big respect to everyone that took part in the event. That was one of the best nights I've ever had, no doubt. Add the new YouTube channel. Add the Twitter. Add the Snap. Add the Instagram. All of that, all of that, all of that.